You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
Time to talk to every single person. Starting with Caden.
These people came here looking for a better life. And look what happened.
It's over, Caden. It's over.
Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live here. Scratch that. It's not a nice place to visit.
You two go wait in the car.
It'll be tough going, but we'll make this a home. Some might call us crazy for staying here, but home is where you make it. It's always dangerous to push the frontier, but it's something we have to do.
What if the frontier pushes back?
It'll be tough going, but we'll make this a home.
Gotcha.
You saved most of the infected. It'll take time to recover from the physical effects, but they'll be all right. Thank you.
Wait, what do you mean most of? I saved everybody.
You saved most of the infected.
Bull crap.
It'll take time to recover from the physical effects, but they'll be all right.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Anybody over here now? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Oh, wait. What was his name? Fadan, I think? Fidan? Dave. I'm calling him Dave. I couldn't save him. He offed himself.
I hope Exogeny learned their lesson. If only Exogeny had supported us from the start.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve. This wouldn't have happened if Exogeny had backed us from the start.
We'll start over. What else can we do?
Stop saying start.
Pharaohs could have been great if we'd had the support we asked for.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here. Oh, thanks again.
Still intending to leave, huh?
Valuable once I get out of here.
Exogeny better fund us like they agreed to in the first place. If Exogeny had just put in a bit...
I hope everyone just leaves us in peace now.
Don't say start. Don't say start.
Exogeny could have prevented all this in the first place.
Yeah, fair enough.
We'll make it. It'll be rough, but we'll make it.
We asked for help in the beginning, but they didn't listen.
Beginning.
Hopefully everyone leaves us alone for a while.
I hope Exogeny learned from this.
Get out of my face, y'all.
No, can't make it.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain. We can rebuild this place. We're stronger than the company gives us credit for. I hope we can make this colony work.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Well, you do that.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
And hunt I shall. Fall in. We need to go somewhere. Wait, how the heck did the Mako get all the way over there? Mako, whatever. Alright, you know what? F it. Come here, Codex.
Faster than light drop. Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectre Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
Where did we get all of this information?
The Mako infantry...
Mako. I gotcha.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What are you planning now?
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Let me see what you have in stock.
What you
Of
got?
course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Bull. I don't believe you. Wait, do you have more stuff? Gimme. I think you have more stuff than you had before. 211 to 11. Okay.
Greetings.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
How did I end up talking to you again?
Future efforts.
Thank you for everything you did. Thanks to you, Greta and I can start over. The Thorian controlled us. With pain.
With pain.
The only thing I can say for that plant is it made me forget how hungry I am.
Pharos will be back in shape in no time, Commander. We'll make sure of it.
You were at the Skillian Blitz, right? Never thought someone like you would help us.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again.
I have my own thoughts again. Thank you, Commander.
Excuse me. You guys just get some rest. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Cargo logs. By decrypting these logs, you found something suspicious. Several months worth of... Wait a minute. Did I not get this last time I was here? Maybe I loaded back and didn't bother retracing my steps. Was there something else to decrypt in here? If that's the case. You two.
I'm free. Thank you for giving me my mind back.
Wait, so then were you injured because you refused to give in?
It was awful. Every time I thought about speaking out, even the memory is painful.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here. Finally, we have hope again. It was in my head. Like getting slapped every time your eyes left the ground.
Free. I can't believe I'm free.
Well, back to the ship. Zoom. God. This entire planet. Oh.
It will take time for things to get back to normal around here. The Geth are gone. We've got water again. Everything's good. I'm free again. Thank you for everything.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander. Thanks for getting me these power cells. Now hopefully I can get this damn thing working. Thanks for getting me these power cells.
Right.
Now hopefully I can get this damn thing
Greta.
Thank you for freeing us.
Gotta give these colonists credit. They don't give up easy.
The Thorian forced me to think what it wanted. I felt when you killed it. That thing got into my head pretty deep. It hurt so much.
And on that note, we leave. How many depths did I accumulate on this planet? If I bothered counting, I'd put it on screen right now. For the record, I ain't counting jack, and I ain't gonna count it. So many deaths, so many instant kills, so many one-shots. Wasn't fair. It wasn't fair. Get me out of here, Joker. I don't ever want to come back to this planet.
Stand by, shore party.
Ah, but that one guy might be selling more stuff later on.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I was just brain probed. I'm fine. I feel strange.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Forget it. It's worth a shot. Go ahead.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
So, there was nothing useful?
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
Now what?
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Well, if Saren did find another beacon, he would have successfully destroyed it, right? It didn't tire me out. Are you okay? No, seriously, it didn't tire me out. Fine.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Alright, it didn't tire me out.
You sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
Go ahead.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
You guys get off of my ass. That wouldn't have worked. Don't be stupid. Better off this way.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Not any lengths. Disconnect. I help everybody.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
I know who I am willing to sacrifice for Council. Give me my frickin', won't let me do my job. Getting all over my back. Anything else? Nope. Well, let's go see the crew. Wonder what you guys have to say about the last mission. Kaden. Oh yeah. Where is... Lara's in there. Yep. Ooh, 5s. Not 4s. Kaden. Commander.
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
Personal crap? I'm not interested. I'm listening. Sure.
Of course. Have a seat.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander?
Shepard, how informal. Are you concerned for me? I don't need approval. What the heck are you trying to tell me, Kaden?
That's not the appropriate way to address your commanding officer, Lieutenant.
I wasn't speaking to you as my commanding officer, ma'am. I don't want to send any bad signals. Just, working on what I've picked up. You tell me if I'm going too far.
Stop being vague. What's your logic? We'll see. Stop being vague. What's your logic? No, seriously, what's your logic?
I'm listening. Tell me why you feel the need to speak up.
I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. You get my meaning?
No, not really. You have an example?
You're talking about a particular example, aren't you?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified. Because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Investigate. Why couldn't we do it alone?
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Experts?
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Why not an Asari? Seriously.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Uh-huh. I'm sure they meant well. You do what you have to. You had a bad teacher, question mark?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." When I told him my dad wasn't in the war, he'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all of this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
Why tell me? I don't see the connection. This the part where I fix you? No, seriously, I don't see the connection, Caden.
So why are you telling me this? Are you saying I'm cutting corners somewhere?
I'm saying it's probably inevitable that we'll have to, and when that happens, I want to help you. When someone important to you is up on a ledge, you help them. Keep them from mistakes better made by a kid.
Important? You're assuming a lot. I don't need you. You're assuming a lot, Caden.
So you think you have leave to talk like we're more than officers?
I got some signals. Maybe some static too, I guess. If I'm out of line, just say the word.
You're not... Caden, I ain't gonna lead you on.
Sorry, Caden. This was just a battlefield thing.
There's my answer then. I'm sorry to have bothered you, Commander. I got some mixed signals. With your permission, I should return to my duties.
Rip Caden's heart out and stomp on it. For Caden. Sup, Doc? Here to see the alien. Sup, Liara? Here to see the Doc.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried. You okay? No. Why the hell would I be back here? I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best. Wait, didn't I go over this already? I think I did.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I'd like to talk about you, Benezia, Asari culture. I've been over all of this. I have.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm pretty sure I've been over all of this. I'm gonna go exhaust all of this really quickly just in case I haven't been over all of it, but I'm pretty sure I have, so I won't include it.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay. Exhausted all of that. Let's find the rest of the crew. I Swear I talked to freaking Liara before. Sell me the good stuff. The good
Looking
stuff.
for supplies?
No.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Money, money, money. How do I sell stuff? Oh, this is how I sell stuff. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Buy back. No, I don't want to buy any of that back. Whoa. All of this is sell? Well, screw all of this stuff. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, 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 sell. I wasn't paying attention to any of that. All I knew is that if it wasn't a 3, I'm selling it. Look at how many armor-piercing rounds I have. Now those are anti-personnel. If I got more than 4 or something, I'm selling it. Oh. No, nobody need all of these. Sell. That it? That it? Looks like it. Looks like... Jeez, I got so much crap. So much crap. Go. Buy. Can't afford anything. No well. Yo, Garrus. You weren't on the last mission. It was a human colony. You got something new to say?
Commander, how are you?
I gotta go.
Later, Garrus. Ash, you went down to the planet.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden,
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
I kinda did. Tell me.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Well, duh.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Dad.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
Mom?
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Sisters?
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Ha! Home.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
You raised your sisters?
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it. Your dad was gone a lot? Well, yeah.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid mails? Shepard, surely you would know what that is. I mean, I don't, but you would.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
No means no. Something changed? Boys, no control. I resent that, Shep.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Police?
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
Self-defense?
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
What about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Dedicated you? Dedicated you. Dedicated of you. What happened to Mike? She must have hated that.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
He didn't hurt her? She hit him? Wow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Interesting story. Where was your father? That was pointless.
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now. You read poetry? Yeah.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
It's a good piece. Really? Sounds dull.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Ooh.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
From the afterlife? Watching? Yeah, sure he is. Renegade asshole.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
It's kind of a problem that you believe in God, but still have this huge thing against aliens. Keep it to yourself. I do too. Of course not. Not my place to judge. Are you a fanatic? Alright, considering what the last mission was, I'll let you go with that one. Of course not.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter, only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Well, I just wanted to ask you what your thoughts were on the last mission, but...
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
No, that didn't go anywhere I thought it would. Rex!
What do you want, Shepard?
Yeah, ass.
Nothing.
Suit yourself.
Yeah.